Hello. Hi, Tez. We are back. I did run around a little bit, but didn't actually really do anything story-wise. But here's Dion.
I have wronged so
his
many.
Little speech.
Ruined thousands of lives. I did not deserve to be saved.
Yeah, with his two hands.
But save me. You and your brother did. Your uncle, too, forgave me my sins. Offered me a chance at redemption. Yours is a fine family, Ifrit. Cherish it.
Not gonna lie,
Something about it
Final Fantasy VIII came out when I was...
calling to me.
I want to say in middle school. It was 1999, so I was 12. And ever since that, I just, in my youth, I was like, Ifrit. Like, I read it as Ifrit, and now people say it out loud, and they're all like, Ifrit. And I'm like, it's very hard. It's very hard for me to adapt my childhood pronunciation.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
I mean,
It's a long story.
my doing.
One that I'd
Not
rather
really.
only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima.
It's a good squad.
Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
Our
we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
Joshua can.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clark?
Yeah.
Right.
That is
right.
what it sounds like.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Isn't there fresh air like everywhere? We're outside.
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get the side quest notification. Only thing new is the state of the realm.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
I like the brothers.
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings?
Can you summon those?
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. You both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
It's also fair to say that
to answer for.
the other reason why the Icons didn't submit to their wills for the others is because they like went
You're in your debt.
kind of mad with anger.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Which is like a thing that we know can happen already, even when somebody hasn't stolen their power.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Yeah, that's Joshua's
I've
boyfriend.
talked to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Oh no.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
Yeah, Ultima like can't even throw his own party until... Aw, Jill's up here on my balcony.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
They deserved a better scene than that.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
There they are. The side quests. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be however many. 5, 6, 7. Right? That's kind of how I feel. Eight. 9. Ten. So, 10 side quests. Let's go to the hunt board first. Oh, Dion's got dialogue.
The hour fast approaches. My decision is made. You said it yourself. must be stopped.
He must.
Make ready.
Oh, Joshua has a side quest? Okay, Doris has a side quest. I don't know who that is. Man, everyone's got dialogue things.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Guess I don't actually know why I'm looking at this, because they're just the ones that are on the map. Yeah.
Think you can help?
Yeah, it really sucks that, like, him and Joshua had this, like, the pre-rendered, you know, artistic cutscene, and him and Jill just get that. What? There aren't any new hunts? How do I get the last of my materials? Okay, you're right. Maybe a side quest has... There are sometimes hunt side quests.
What a word.
No.
Is that right?
With everything else in the game voiced, it's become so weird that, like, these back and forths aren't.
Might be time to take a step back. And if it weren't for Sid, off you go then.
Okay. Should I start away from the hideaway?
Clive.
I might work my way back in.
Well, Clive.
I am.
Naturally. I shall... What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I wonder if we get, like, Lubor in Dalamil. Oh, he's still here? I didn't expect him to be here.
Here to help me pack.
Oh, he's packing.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Further, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
So Lubor's gonna do something really heroic, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, we were wrong for being shitty to you."
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer.
Oh
How
my
long do
God.
we have until these Akashic arrive, do you think?
Why do they always have to make such a...
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake. It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Furder.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
1 second.
Good day, my lord.
What new thing do you have? Oh. Oh, that's right. I spent my money.
Thank you
I
for your
can't buy
custom.
orchestrions.
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
No!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah.
Oh my god, Clive, this is when you step in.
Go on, then.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming. Go.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Yeah, you fuckers better feel shitty.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you, ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
It was a little, it was a little too neat.
Allow me to explain the situation.
Too, like, wrapped up in a bow.
The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
He's just like, can you go kill the whole army?
Weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Yeah, it is. It is a good use for Clive. Yeah, like the things with the kids is like.
Looks like everyone's ready. Better not keep them
Sweet.
waiting.
Kind of on the surface, but it's also like it's not really how solving bigotry works. Two kids guilt them for like 2 minutes, and they're like, prejudice solved.
Come on. There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Probably some Akashic.
We can't leave a single one alive.
Let that be.
Get him! League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Oh my god, a quip. An honest to god quip. Sansa's washing herself. She's so conscientious.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Got rid of that army for you.
What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
I feel like I saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After
Damn
all
straight.
you've done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did.
I
And for
killed
that,
like
we are
20
truly
men
sorry.
by myself.
We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you.
Better fucking make
So,
him mayor.
If you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen.
You fuckers.
They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil.
Like, not even a hesitation over, like, him being like, we're abolishing slavery.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Like, it's just also, like, neat and tidy. And just feel good.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Is it orichalcum? Because I need some orichalcum.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Another signboard. Oh, is it going to be another one with... Oh my god. Give me the... Oh no, this is Tabor. I was thinking of... I was wondering if it was going to be another Eloise one. But this is not the right location for Eloise. Oh, it's another Undying folk one.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord.
Well, that's
then
probably...
with my hopes. And may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
It's probably that one area on the map that had been inaccessible. Just gonna check. No. Oh, Patron's Whisper. I was wondering if it was gonna give me a new hunt if a area got opened up. Wish I had a mini map.
Let's go. This must be Mickelberg. Be safe.
Hey, people. I didn't know people were still alive in Ash. I honestly thought that, like, all of them were dead.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
Creepy ones are alive, yeah. They're just gonna sit and pray here, I guess.
What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
So they're willingly becoming turned.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
This is fucking creepy.
At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Your friend with the cowl has been staying with me. Please.
I like the super ominous music. Oh, I thought I saw another. Oh, I think I passed by Torgal and I saw the button prompt flash for a second and I thought it was like an item. Just checking all the corners.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
God, you can't just ask people that.
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before.
Just because people are super into something
Praying night
doesn't
and
mean it's a good
day that they
idea.
might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no.
It's just what they always wanted.
There must be something I can do.
They sound so happy and fulfilled.
Echoes as well. Found her. Come on. Over here! This one. Over here! Garuda! What now?
It's gonna bring up a boss. Oh my god, is this my fault for stepping on it earlier?
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Now everyone's going to be cured of their religious fervor.
Damn it!
I could have killed it.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them. That they might have a chance
This
to
is-
find true
It's not salvation.
by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
I'm unclear if Clive can
Of course.
also Phoenix heal.
Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Now I'm gonna have to kill him. Well, I guess if they just want to wander out, then I won't kill them.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Yeah. Like, don't go chase those people.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once.
My God, they've got a whole book.
My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Orichalcum! What you do too is important, Clive. Yeah. I think I need one more orichalcum. But I swear to God, there's one... Yeah, you're right. I think Darksteel? And now I'm actually trying to remember if that has the hunt. I got one of the Darksteels from a hunt. Like, I guess it's possible I could get another one from not a hunt. Oh, is it one last one at the Vale?
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please. Proceed.
Oh. I wasn't worried about
my father
missing
is a
the
most
dark steel.
overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She wasn't bothering you before.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Heyo. I get the feeling like Isabel's probably thrown so many like freebies at Clive, like
The
free
task
sessions,
of organizing the
and
town
he's
watch
just
has
like
been taking up
wandering
a great deal
off.
of Philippe's time of late, and the rest he spends guarding the main gate to the markets. You'll find him there, most likely.
Your town needs you.
You know, I noticed that we get like casual displays of gay male relationships like that, like with the courtier and the soldier, along with obviously Dion and Terrence, but no like gay female relationships.
And what does the dame have to say about it?
So you are content to abandon the people to their fates?
Yeah, where the
Please,
lesbians
I
indeed.
beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier.
hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fermenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Who's doing that bullshit? We don't do that here. None of that curing bullshit.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive,
Oh no.
It's me.
Something worse is gonna happen now.
You alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Excuse you.
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Ooh. He's
I met a
lucky
swarm of thralls coming
that
south from
Philippe
Oriflamme.
wasn't right there.
Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
Fuck rich
You
people.
heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Good boy, Philippe.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy.
I'll
I
go
only
kill
hope I
all
can
of
go
them.
some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
I have served the Duke for many years, and I hope to do so for many more. But I cannot turn my back on these people.
Aw.
Our people.
Let's see what the father and daughter are saying.
Merciful Grieger. Wherefore would you forsake me?
Father.
fighting begins, we can take
Okay, time to go kill an army. It's kind of funny that the background music changed.
This is more like it. Come on then. Test me. All yours, Torgal. This one. Get him. This one. Is it over? No. It's only just begun. Too slow. Over here! This one. Nice try. Over here! There's a couple. Slow. Yeah. Over here! Get him!
What I meant to do.
Too slow. Over here! Nice try. Too slow. That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Good boy.
Clive. It's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
I really like Isabel's hairdo. It's very elegant and chic.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
I wonder if,
This the last one?
Just a little further.
Oh. Wondering what that one soldier and courtier
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
I like her. Orichalcum. Oh man. Who's gonna give me that dark steel? What? Collect 6 signboards.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together. For if this town is to survive, we must all play our part. Including you, Clive.
This the last one?
Just a little further.
I think Philippe is out by the entrance. This is not the entrance. I don't know where I'm going. I think that's everything, yeah, outside of the hideaway. I guess one of the reasons, a new missive, one of the reasons why I assumed it wasn't gonna, that I didn't have all of the hunts, is that I kind of assumed, oh look, there's more hunts. I kind of assumed that I'd get a, there'd probably be an achievement
today, Clive?
for doing all the hunts.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Genji gloves.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Is it good for, I mean, I'm not good at punching. Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. Two more. Grim Reaper, Knight of the Splendid Heart. Well, at least they're not S ranks. Cape or Seer. Let me, I think, top off my potions. The night test plus. Gav has dialogue.
You alright? About that. Oi! Let's see. You off then? Clive. Ta-ra then.
Thank you, Karen.
You can do this too.
Aw.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I guess I can sell Ragnarok.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Oh my god. I do. Why did it let me sell it? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll load it. There's probably an autosave from when I showed up.
What'd you
Let me
want?
just double check. Yep.
Anything else?
Oh my god. I feel so dumb. You're right, thank God. Imagine if I hadn't noticed until later. Oh, I'm all the way back here. I would have assumed it would have auto-saved on arrival. It's funny because it doesn't let you sell like the swords you can forge from the icon materials, like they're just unsellable. And it kind of feels like maybe this should have been unsellable.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh man. Rip to those people. Okay, I'm gonna go. Cape Orsier, Sombrec. Oh, I think it's the one over here. Yeah.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Oh, well, I can sell my valuables to the person right here. But
And what
not
can I do for you?
Ragnarok. Oh my god. You should have like a thing where you lock it or something. I don't know.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
I just want the best sword. Yeah, I'm doing the hunt.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
I want my sword, you know? Yes, so that I stop trying to sell it. I don't know if I've ever bothered to come down this way. To be fair, that was the first time that I tried to sell it. And I was successful the first time, so, you know, I'm pretty good at doing things. Yeah, I didn't even have to try. I just did it. Where the fuck are you? You're like out here? It's a dragonette. Oh, hey, it's a thing. I was wondering why I hadn't seen more of these. Which one is this? Light. Oh, that makes sense.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
So I thought the thing was going to be like at the tower. Is that it? It seems like a weird thing. Yes. Oh, it's a lich. Prince of Death. That's a cool design. That looks like something I would see on Death's Twitter.
Not another one.
Yeah. The liches usually are.
Too slow.
Again, it keeps making some sound.
This one. Nice try.
It makes a sound when it hits me. God, I hated the noise that it was making. When it hit me, it was like really high pitched in my ear. Loop. Dark steel.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Oh man. Oh man. Give me my sword.
What do I owe the honor? Crack the crystal. Not a very good one. But then... What's saying for you, dear?
Yes.
No scratches, right?
I got an achievement. Craft the legendary sword. Got her Demerung.
That it? Fine.
Well, now I wonder what the loot the last one even drops. That's one I can delete. This one is in the Penitent's Gate in Sandbrook. I think so. But it might just drop like valuable stuff, like money. Oh no, Penitent's Gate is the one up by here, I think. Yeah. It's like the gate to, Oriflamme. Yes, yeah, it also gives rep. I assume that there is like a trial thing for every icon, which just surprises me that I've only come across 3 of them. I felt like I've been kind of checking out the map pretty well, but I guess not. Except Leviathan. Leviathan DLC incoming.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
God, this it fucking looks like Ishgard. Look at that. Oh, I didn't get more potions. Well. Like he's literally just standing there, yeah.
Straight home now.
Who is this guy? He doesn't look like he's a Kashik. Now I'm like, what was his description? But it's a knight in shining armor has elected to station himself beside the entrance, accusing any and all passers-by of being Sid the Outlaw. Oh, I corrupted Prince Dion. Oh my god.
You're the outlaw!
Mirage dive.
Drove His Highness to madness on your knees!
He hasn't heard. Doesn't look like he's willing to listen. Too slow.
Only your dead self!
Gouge came up right at the exact moment I needed it. Should have waited.
I needed that.
No, stop disappearing.
must live.
Long live someone. Just meteorite.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Oh man, this whole time and I could have had a thing right here. I didn't get an achievement. Are there still more hunts? Maybe there's another side quest one. Okay.
Still alive, are you? Ta-ra, then.
Thank you, Karen.
You could do this too. Go on, then.
Okay, I can sell this one.
And be thankful you got that much. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Man, I didn't even stop to look at the sword. It's my dad's sword. It's our family sword. Oscar, why are you
I will
still
not
here?
forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastport, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete...
Yeah, it actually looks a lot like Raz. Oh my god. I just read Raz on the screen. Well, he just... I told him to go back to Eastpool, and he just hangs around there. It looks like a bit like Ragnarok did. So 2 of these are letters. Or side quests, rather. Okay, I've got these 2 side quest letters. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 side quests. I think I'll tackle this tomorrow. And maybe finish the game? I think that we are... Oh, it's still gonna be the same. Yeah, 87%. So, yeah. It does seem like... Well, with side quests, and 8 side quests is going to be a bit of time. But then it's probably gonna be like a final dungeon stretch, and then final boss stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if we can finish it all tomorrow. But how many final forms? I did read something. Somebody said something that the last fight has like 4 phases. So we will see. I don't know if it's not the same as 4 forms. Yeah, but we'll see. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, and I will see folks tomorrow. Bye.